Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates. But regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. Big chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Looking for the run. Has a goal! It's there!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Indonesia breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
When it goes, he's got the shot away! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And he was quick to react. Shifted upfield. That's a fabulous ball. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Indonesia take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Looks to the other side. Nice bit of skill and he's away. Great lead! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He is through here. Oh, strongly challenged there. And the defence can get it clear. Can he spark a counter here? And he's got the beating of his man. And it's half-time here. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Indonesia go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Forwards and with intent. Now, what about a counter-attack? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Indonesia with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Pressing high and with purpose. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Indonesia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ops, can he finish?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. But
now the finish! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So here comes the substitution. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Indonesia are closing in on a comfortable win. Could move up a gear here. Taken back almost at once. Now the breakaway. He's onside. It's a goal kick. And that's that. Indonesia looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Indonesia simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need to go to turbo.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's a good foot in there. And he was quick to react. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this boy, Tomiyasu. You get just about the full package with him, the technical ability, versatility. He's got that tactical discipline in his game, and he's undoubtedly...
Has a goal! He's having a shot! Goal! Japan! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Indonesia didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now?
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
That has been knocked clear. Duan. Kubo.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pinches it off him. Minamino. Oh, that's neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cleared away, and he's gone looking for safety. And the counter can be on now for Japan. Now that's well seen too. Minamino. Now he's off and running. And he welcomes it in. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's got the beating of his man. Can he finish? Minamino. Turns back here, probably the best option. Endo. Kubo. There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
That gets things going for the second half.
Indonesia need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Indonesia do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Kubo. Indonesia still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. That looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. Chance to shoot, now the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward. Takura. And Endo. It's Minamino. Japan looking to pass their way through. Oh, good spread. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that has been cleared. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. And it's played forward. Tomiyasu.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's not going to find its target. Indonesia are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Interesting ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Indonesia could have here their final chance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Forwards and with intent. Oh, really good feet. Final ball not quite right. His teammates are irritated at that.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that's played in low. And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game. One that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, efforts, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates. But regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Rafael Leao. Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking up...
And a header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Indonesia, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Played out to the right. That's a decent clearance. Diogo Dalot gets a foot in here. Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gears here. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Cristiano Ronaldo, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And they're on him in a flash. And it's Bernardo Silva. The counter is on for Portugal. Aims beyond the defence. Turns and goes back. Diogo Dalot. Bernardo Silva. No way through. Shot at goal! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Smoothly does it. Now the ball in. And that's been clubbed away. Well, they could break here. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot looking to... And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Indonesia need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're back on the ball again. Rafael Leao. Oh, really good feet. Sending in numbers sharp and uncompromising. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Portugal get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Closing in on goal. Great hit! He scored! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Forward it goes. Vitinha. Nice interception, well timed. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Just no time to dwell on the ball there.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, that's a key interception. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Opts to play it. He's had a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Indonesia really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Oh, good ball. Well seen. Saw that coming. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Indonesia perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Indonesia really will be deflated by the result, not just because they lost, but the manner of this defeat, Peter.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport around here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense... Big chance! Trippier with the clearance. assume you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising.
Kane!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Referee has just said play on. And the counter is on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's shifting through the gears here. In by Saka. Tries to get it clear. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Oh, it's point-blank header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
So it is still 0-0. Closing in on goal. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Saka. Bellingham.
There's a real tenacity in their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Very nicely done. Here it climbs up big. Oh, not the best of headers.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Foden.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Rice. He's tried one! Oh, just wide.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. And it's Kane. That was good alertness. That's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone could step up and produce something a little more magical.
And now the breakaway. Saka tries making a foray down the right. Bellingham! Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
England draw first blood here.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Now here's a good battle. Tries a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Foden. Trippier. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Rice. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, they could break here. That is a great ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Kyle Walker. Saka has created one goal already. He's a sharp little ball here. He's been picked out.
England surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Decent hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change. Rice. Indonesia are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Palmer. Played into the middle. That's going to go a long way. In again. That has been knocked clear. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is Absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. But if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this boy, Tomiyasu. You get just about the full package with him, the technical ability, versatility. He's got that tactical discipline in his game, and he's undoubtedly had all that drummed into him from an early age. He's been on my radar since he's impressed me with his ability to play both centrally and in a wider position.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Indonesia still without a single shot on target. Now he's off and running. Endo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Minamino, he's found a way. There's the hit! And again! And the follow-up! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Well, that's beautiful. Hits one! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Can he put it away? He has done it! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Indonesia have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Aimed in towards the centre. That's going to go a long way. So what can they make of this? Pinches it off him. Indonesia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Crosses it in. Can he get it through? Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. There is the half-time whistle.
Indonesia are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Indonesia are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. The second half gets underway. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Done delicately. And now the breakaway. Aimed beyond the defence. And that has been cleared.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
A lot of space ahead of him. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. Oh, he's caught him in or out. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Defending of the desperate variety. That's tidy.
This is the time you need that pace.
That is a little undercooked. Pass is just off target. Duan. Duan. He's looking to set free a runner. No, that was never going to make it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's a really well-measured ball. Drilled in low. Tomiyasu. Endo. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Minamino running with the ball. Now it's Doan. Good read, needed to be. And he can clear it away. Indonesia clearly now in lead preservation mode. Can he get onto this?
That's good play from him.
Minamino could move up a gear here. Looking for options for movement. Lovely feet. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, at the moment, Peter, if you want an outfit to win on the road, I'd pick this lot. Thoroughly professional and disciplined.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.